Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to a video, it's Bad Monkey. Today I'm gonna talk about Warzone versus Blackout. Which Battle Royale is better? We're gonna talk about Warzone and Blackout and compare both and see which was the best out of these two games. Alright, so let's kick it. Starting off from a statistic point of view, Warzone since its launch on March 10th has amassed a truly staggering number of players. Activision announced that Warzone has over 60 million players so far, making it a huge success out of the gates. Whereas in comparison to Warzone, Call of Duty Blackout had only 30.6 million players at peak, showing that Warzone is way more successful than Blackout. If you thought Battle Royale had reached its peak, Call of Duty Warzone has arrived to remind us that this is not the truth. While the area's trends like PUBG maintain a healthy community, major competitors have skillfully built on this foundation laid before them, and now there are several popular games helping the genre of Battle Royale grow. Fortnite learned from PUBG, just as Apex Legends learned from Fortnite, and so on. But Call of Duty Warzone is different from the other heavy hitters of this genre. It's the first major Battle Royale game which comes as a sequel of sorts. Following 2018's Blackout mode in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Warzone marks Activision's second attempt to force itself into the competitive space of Battle Royale. Blackout was a big success, and Warzone was already off to a record-setting launch, having 6 million players in its first 24 hours. But the two modes, while forever linked by their franchise, aren't as similar as you might expect. After countless hours of Warzone and many more of Blackout, here's what you need to know about the current state of Call of Duty Battle Royale and their biggest changes. First, Blackout veterans will notice two major changes. The first is the size of the lobby. Warzone hosts up to 150 players, which is much bigger than the 88 player limit Blackout launched with 2 years. Note that Blackout has increased its player count to 100 following launch. 100 players has become the unofficial benchmark most games try to hit, but Warzone gets over the competition with 150 now, and even had a limited time mode with a big 200 player lobby. The other major change is the map. A brand new game means the Blackout map is left to Black Ops 4. In Warzone, the map is much more industrial, even urban at times, as compared to the often woody Blackout. Warzone also offers a remarkable high ground which you should keep an eye out for. Probably the most in the genre. With massive skyscrapers to scale and plenty of rooftops on which you can peek, Warzone will have you watching for death from above much more than Blackout. Warzone also manages to piece together its named locations better than Blackout. In the series' first try at Battle Royale, the Blackout map was made of clearly chopped up parts, and sections felt boring and almost glued together. In Warzone, the map has a better flow to it, letting you move from one major hub to the next without it feeling like you crossed into another universe. There are far fewer opportunities to get stealthy on Warzone than compared to Blackout. With less greenery and more players, you'll tend to get fewer chances to catch your breath or lie low in a bush on the edge of the circle, which in Warzone is a gas cloud for those living under a bush. This means fewer overall campers. For the sneaky crowd, stealth on Warzone is less about going prone in small tall grasses and more about creeping upstairs to ambush a team looting above you. Call of Duty Warzone smartly teases the player with the creaky doors and ambient sound that can confuse you or disguise an approaching enemy, guaranteeing stealth is very much a part of Warzone. It just looks a bit different than it did in Blackout. Inventory management in Warzone has been further worked on after Blackout worked to remove some of the controls the genre has been known for. The best of these changes is how armor works. Everyone drops with 2 of a possible 3 armor plates intact. You can carry up to 5 as backups and even 8 with a satchel on. And it's vital you do so, as the time to kill is very fast if you're without any armor. It's a change that should be universally appreciated. Your underlying health bar refills with a few seconds of inaction too, which is a rare sight in the Battle Royale, though very much liked by the community. Weapon management, on the other hand, will be more controversial. Instead of scavenging for weapons and attachments separately, Warzone adopts a system like we've seen in other Battle Royales. Using the familiar color code of grey to orange rarities, players can loot supply boxes to find weapons already fitted with particle attachment, and you can now call supply drops that allow you to quickly acquire one of your 10 custom loadouts. How you feel about that system will likely come down to which Battle Royale you're coming to Warzone from. Players who prefer Blackout and PUBG may miss the more expensive realistic customization options, while Apex and Fortnite players will probably appreciate the swiftness of the auto-tired weapons. Now addressing the famous TTK, this is probably one of the hardest things in any shooter to find a balance with. Time to kill, or TTK, devs are always trying to find the right balance for it. Blackout had a great TTK, but before I go further, the level 3 armor was upsetting this balance, and I think the TTK was drastically harmed by the level 3 armor. Regardless level 3 armor, the time to kill felt very fair. Warzone does this good. Similar to level 3 armor, I think they should tone down 3 armor plates to maybe 2 or just make health 150, and give 1 armor plate extra. Guys, I'm just not a fan of armor hoarding or camping to avoid risking your precious armor, because this encourages camping. And in summary, I think the TTK is way better in Warzone than in Blackout. Now moving on to the healing mechanics. This is something I think both Blackout and Warzone set apart from each other equally on both good and bad. In Warzone, if you are out of combat for a few moments, you particularly almost instantly heal your health, with a fast TTK that isn't too big of an issue. On the other hand, in Blackout you need healing items, and you will most definitely run out of them. So you might wanna camp and not take any damage in order to maintain and not waste your valuable healing items. I think Warzone mechanics is better, but needs to be tweaked a bit. The time before your health regen I feel should be longer, and take a bit more time to fully heal. I do actually guys prefer Warzone on this regard, but Blackout feels more classic in comparison to the other Battle Royale games. Next on this list guys, we have Radar and Awareness. Blackout I think wins this round due to a key feature that I feel should be removed. Shooting pings you on the map. A feature flaw of design in my opinion for any BR game. Audible and visual awareness should be a skill, and to just reveal your almost precise location both laterally and horizontally on a minimap is the area of Halo COD multiplayer based games, and not Battle Royale style gameplay where stealth or ambiguity is a gameplay feature. I actually see the benefit, but at what cost? It basically removes the aspect of stealth gameplay. When the instant you pop on the enemy map you see different teams rushing towards you, or you're just simply being sniped from afar. Not a fan of this feature in Warzone, but I actually prefer the radar beacon gun from Blackout, where you had to spend your gadget in order to reveal enemies on the map. Another point I'd like to address is crossplay, which Blackout lacked and where Warzone thrived in. Crossplay enables all players to find quicker matches, hence leading to a reduced queue time. Crossplay not only shines light on PC players who hack and need to be punished by getting banned, and you will actually run fewer times into them while playing your games. Now the final and most obvious point, which in my opinion made Warzone the giant it is today, is the fact that it's simply free to play. Whereas you have to pay to play Blackout. Warzone costs $0 to play, whereas Blackout costs $60. Should I say more guys? To conclude this video guys, Warzone and Blackout are two game modes in the same series doing things quite a bit differently. It's likely most people will enjoy both, but everyone will also pick a favorite, and that's going to come down mainly to whether you're a Call of Duty fan first or a Battle Royale fan first. Warzone's gameplay and chase mostly focus on making the game faster, more team focused, and more accessible, the way Call of Duty multiplayer is year after year. And in the fact that you can customize your own loadouts with some ease, the minimap is much more descriptive. Kill streaks can be used, and you're given multiple ways to get back in the game. Warzone is more like a really big round of Call of Duty multiplayer. That means it's still a polished, exciting game in its own right, but it may not scratch the Battle Royale as well as Blackout does for the BR fans. With Warzone going free to play, it seems Activision is banking on this being one of the three major franchise pillars for years to come. Surely it will look quite different in the months ahead as Infinity Ward continues to fine-tune and improve Warzone, so it remains to be seen how much influence it continues to put on its community. So this is it guys, thanks for watching. Here's your Blackout vs Warzone video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash the like button if you find this interesting. Make sure you subscribe if you want more videos. I'm uploading daily guys, so yeah, why not subscribing? Let me know in the comments down below guys which game you prefer, Warzone or Blackout. Let's do a competition. I'll have a poll right now on this video on the top right corner guys. Vote and let me know. Thank you guys for watching. It's been Bad Mike once again. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys. Peace out.